with you on this Wednesday evening YouTube. I have gotten some more items in the mail. This is the order from DigiKey for my radio, for the radio that's in front of you here, or in front of the camera I should say. I have the capacitors, 3 of those, as well as a fusible 33 ohm 2-watt resistor. There it is. So I'm going to outline what I'm doing here and show you what I've got planned. I've already cut these leads off here. I don't know if you can see it or not. Let me get my pointer stick. These are the on-off. They used to go straight down here to these two and down to the circuit board. Now I'm going to unsolder them from the circuit board and take them out, and I'm just going to put a jumper in there is all I'm going to do, because that's going to be on all the time. This is the chassis ground side of the chassis. And these will get a wire each on those, and I will use some heat shrink around those to keep them separated. And one will go over here. If we look at one, will go from here to here, and the other one will go from here to here. Whoops, here. And I'm going to use this trace wherever it went to. I had it here a second ago. Oh, there it is. This trace here, I'm going to cut it down a little bit, and I'll just solder. I'll solder the wire to this and solder the wire to that, and that'll be our on-off switch. It'll be on the high side then, like it's supposed to be. And there's our diode. We've seen that already. I'll have to put some. I think there is enough room here for each one of these ground connections are connected to ground. This one and this one and this one. They're all common, so I don't have to worry about. I can just put my caps in there, 1, 2, 3, and one of them will go here to this. So that's the other end of that. But we'll get that done and get the rest of this done, and we'll have a radio. Hey, hey, hey. I'll bring you back when I have more to show you. Alright, back with you once more. I have, I don't know if I showed you this or not, but this is my solution for putting the on-off switch on the high side. I've ran it over here to this end of the diode. That's where it would have went to. And the other end runs to the fusible resistor there. So power comes in, goes through the switch back to here where it normally would have went, because there was just a plain stripe or trace right there. And on the other end, and you can't see it's underneath the capacitor, I just basically put a jumper in there where that used to connect, because that's all you need to do there. So now it's switched on the right side. And if we look over here, we can see I have the two 80s right here, and the 60, well actually 82s and a 68 right there. So those are in the correct spot as far as I know. And I have it all wired up, ready for a test run. So let's try this out together. Let me turn the variac on. Mainly using it for isolation transformer, I should say. I want to stop right there and just get a real quick reading of the voltage. And let's do that real quick. Like, let's see, which one is my negative? Is right there. And positive is over on the diode. So let's get from here. And I'm just going to have to hold it, I guess. Okay, I haven't got it on. Let's turn it on first. I figured 97 volts. Let's run her on up to where it should be. Let's put it to 115. That's good right there. I'm gonna unplug this charger just to see if that's part of the problem. Oh yeah, it is, huh? Guess that was not much quieter than the other one, is it? Part of the problem with this is this antenna. It's supposed to be connected to the antenna terminals. I've got a clip lead in there. So well, I'm not getting any stations at all. Kind of find that a little odd. There we go.
There's a pitch swing and a miss. So quickly ahead of the count is Kaufman as he tries to start out his second inning on a Floyd Central. Andrus asked for it, ran a time. Now she digs back in. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Finally, there's a hearing device that works in
I'm not really sure if this is the maybe the Variac giving me some noise. I don't know. I'm gonna try it with the with just the yeah, that's a little quieter. Alright, well, we got the 60 cycle hum out. Got some good audio to it. I think we may have some more problems with this. May have not been a slam dunk, but at least it is working now. So I guess we'll have to do some other work on it. And when I bring you back here, I'll try to get a better idea of what the problem might be. So that's going to do it for this one. Like I say, she seems to be working. At least the stuff that we did to it works fine. I'm going to do one last check of this B plus and see how much that is while it's plugged into the wall. There it is. 138. Oops. 138.5. Alright, we're up to 139. That should be good, I think. That's right at the in the ballpark there. So I'm not going to complain about that. I think that worked out really nice. So it'll come up to a 33 ohm resistor to compensate for the difference there. And that should do that. And like I said, I got my line cord moved, or my switch moved over to the other side. I think it's pretty darn good. Not gonna complain too much about that. Wouldn't do me any good anyway. I'm trying to see if there's any bad spots where I missed that could have been better. I think it's okay. I think there's one thing I might have overlooked on this, and that is the fact that those tubes are warmed up automatically without even, as long as they're plugged in. So I think I may have to change it around a little bit more. We'll have to take a look at the circuit board. I just did something I thought it would work, so I can change it around. It's not a big deal. So, alright, I'm going to cut this off here and let you know what I come up with. So You guys have a great night. Thanks for watching, and we will see you.